I feel good, you know. It is, you know, my first time being on mic. Who am I? Who was I? You know, I guess words don't even matter. You know, we moving forward. When the judge came home, time passed, went back again.
All listen to the Sunny Side Up Show. And this is DJ Uncle Sonny. We're going to tune this in here like this. You got my man Contrell.
I'm like, Contrell, you gotta stand up, it's your time, I see. I'm like, Deshaun, thinking you just hustling backwards, nigga, you didn't want. I just fucked except that you not good for anyone.
It's that Contrell, man. It's that NBA young boy. It's DJ Uncle Sonny.
I can feel it in my soul. They say that he ain't gonna be here long. I see myself on top of mine. I'm smoking strong, I'm keeping strong. No more riding with that window down. Hanging out trying to lay them down. My soul I still ain't think I found. When I tell bro on the phone, I ain't even been worried about no jury now. So my girl don't wanna have bust down. I ain't even been worried about the jury now. I've been wanting to do right since I touched down. I've been watching the way I influence now. I ain't posted out a picture I moved on. I'm responsible to all these cheering now. Even though that they label me tough on. Back into my normal home. Back inside my closet, putting that Vito on. All the born, I had to listen while sitting on the phone. First time got her in my arms, like I can't leave you alone. With all these thoughts, sometimes I don't. Contrell, you got a man up, you done had all these kids. I'm like, Contrell, you gotta stand up, it's your time, I see. I'm like, Deshaun, thinking you just hustling backwards, getting there, you didn't want. I just felt except that you not good for anyone.
Okay, Contrell. Alright, people, we're back. We're here, people. It's Monday. It's Monday. Nobody likes a Monday but us. And it's the Flyest Wrestling Coach, man. I'm here. I'm talking to y'all people. We got a great show going on, man. Man, that was my boy, NBA Young Boy, Heart and Soul, and Allegation Walk. You know what I mean? Just a great song. You know, just the first half of the song is great, man. So definitely go tune in. But, man, it's Monday. You know, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys, you know, I was super excited to come on air today and just talk to y'all. And, excuse me, ooh, my voice cracking. But I just wanted to talk about experiences, man, and why and the value of having experiences. You know, it really, truly does make a difference in your life as far as just your approach and how you do things, you know what I mean? So definitely make sure you go out there and get those experiences, man, because that's something that you cannot beat in life, you know. And that will always outweigh things, you know. And it doesn't start with just experiences with your job necessarily. That's not what I'm trying to say, right? When we're talking about experiences here, I'm more so focusing on experiences when it comes to life, you know, experiences when it comes to going travel, experiences when it comes to interacting with people, and, you know, obviously experiences when it comes to, you know, your job too, because that is important, you know what I mean, because that's part of you. But at the same time, we gotta make sure that our experiences when it comes to life overweigh what's in front of us as far as, you know, our daily things, that, you know what I mean, because that's something you can't take back, man. That's why for me, I try to get out there and travel and see the world, and wherever else I'm curious about, I just want to go out and see it for myself, you know. A perfect example that I would say would be Detroit, you know what I mean. When I first went up to, I want to go visit Detroit because I had a kid in Michigan and I want to go see. And I was shocked because, you know, you always hear Detroit. Everything I hear about Detroit is dirty. So that's my first instinct. I'm thinking Detroit's going to be dirty. And because it's poor. But obviously I didn't get to that part. But when I was downtown, it was like completely different. I'm like, damn, this downtown is actually pretty nice, you know. So just being able to get that experience was nice. And I remembered even going to Vegas by myself, you know what I mean. I went out for my birthday last year birthday when I was turning 25. You know what I mean? And that was cool. That experience for me, it was more so just to kind of build that confidence in life where it's like, hey, I don't need to wait around for people to do stuff with, you know, whatever I want to achieve or whatever I want to do, I can necessarily do. I just got to figure it out and, you know, make sure I'm safe with it. And going to Vegas was definitely that experience that I needed to build that confidence. So that's what I always tell people, man. Make sure you go out there, especially young people, go out there and get that experience, learn about life, and throughout those experiences, you'll start identifying who you are and start identifying your purpose of life and what you want to get out of it. You know what I mean? You know, another perfect example, I would say, when it comes to me, would be, you know, when I remember still figuring out what I wanted to do in my life, you know, as far as like career-wise, but I always knew I wanted to work with people and kids, and but I didn't know which age group, you know, to necessarily want to work with. And during the summers, you know, I would take advantage of the summers and do that, you know, where I would do summer camps, so, and that would be from different age group, you know, so I definitely got a chance to see the age group that I really wanted to work with. So, and that's what I tell people, man, make sure you get those experiences, and make sure you enjoy life, man, because life is too long. You know, I always tell all my people out there, man, life is too long to be stressful, man. Life is too long to have people around you that you're unsure of or you don't know. You know what I mean? Get out there, enjoy life, figure it out, you know, get those experiences, because that's the part that will make a difference when it comes to life, you know, because it doesn't matter. I always tell people, age doesn't really, I mean, once you get to a certain point, age really doesn't matter. What matters is the experiences that comes with it, you know what I mean? If you have somebody who's 40 and doesn't go outside and doesn't travel, and you have somebody who's 20 that does do that and go out and travel, you know, that person, the younger person, more likely is going to have that experience when they go to the airport, what to do, what to not to do, you know. Even something as simple as, man, when I go to New York, everything I got is in my front pocket, even though I know ain't nothing going to happen, but I still keep it in my front pocket, you know what I mean, just in case, you know, and I'm walking, popping, you know what I mean, because I don't want somebody to come and steal my wallet now, all my identities and everything is like gone, and I'm over here trying to figure it out. So we ain't gonna do that. We definitely not gonna do that. But man, I wanted to play this song. You know, I was thinking about. I hope you know. I was just gonna play. No, I'll play another one, a different one, because the first one song I did wanted to play. And I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know. But I think this would be better. You know what I mean? Because I bet y'all gonna be like, yo, I ain't heard this song in a minute. But it's that 50 Cent window shopping.
So much better than the bottom.
And I was gonna play if I was
So
your
much
best
better.
friend.
Man, you's a window shopper.
We can do that too.
Man,
It's
and
my
me,
show.
I think I know why. Man, you's a window shopper. In the jewelry store looking at
This is
you
DJ
came
Uncle
by.
Sonny. You're listening to the Sunny Side Up Show, and we're talking about experiences versus unexperienced. So make sure you go out there and get some experience in life and enjoy life, and we're gonna keep kicking it off like this, man.
Summertime, white Porsche, red is milky. I'm on the grind, let my paper stack when I'm filthy. It's funny how they get the screw facing at me. Anyhow, they ain't got the heart to get at me. I get down south side the hood that I come from.
Life is too
So I don't
long
cruise to nobody hood without
and
my...
to sit back and not enjoy it. Life is too long to sit back and be stressful, man. Play some good music, get up and dance. And y'all know what we've been doing. It's DJ Uncle Sonny, man. You're listening to the Sunny Side Up Show, and y'all know how we've been kicking it.
But when I come around, y'all better act right. When we got the tops down, you can hear the system thump. When we rollin', shut your block down. Quick to put up the show. When we rollin', use a window shopper. Mad at me, I think I know why. Man, use a window shopper. In the jewelry store looking at what you came by. Man, use a window shopper. In the dealership trying to get a test drive. Man, use a window shopper. Man, it's when you see me ride by. put me in the late as soon as I pop it. They come and scoop me up at LAX and I hop in. And when it comes to bed, you know I got them. Some from Long Beach, some from Watson, from Compton. You know when you wanna see how Cali girls freak off. After that 5-hour flight from New York, I start spitting G at a bit like a
50 Cent, it's that, ooh, Get Rich or Die Trying right here. If you don't know this one, you gotta know this one.
We can go from fully dressed to just having no clothes. She can run and tell her best friend about my 6 game. Her best friend could potentially be next, man. Listen, man, change. I came up, I'm doing my thing. Homie, I'm holding, man. The store owner watching you. For something get stolen.
Hey, man, DJ Uncle Sonny, we rocking a pinky ring until the wedding ring, you heard? Shout out to my man Jeffrey, man. Yo, my boy, shout out to you, man. You know, one love, you know what I mean? That was definitely a guy I wanted to coach, man, and unfortunately things didn't work out. But he's in a better situation, and that's what it's about, man. I always tell all the kids I recruit, man, you know, one thing about me, I'm going to always be a stand-up guy with it, you know what I mean? Because I know the game and I respect it, you know what I mean? From a young G, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the same time, I want to win, so I want to bring the best of the best, you feel me? And ain't going to be a lot, I ain't going to stand on it. You know, but you know, one thing about me, man, I always tell them, you know, one thing I can show you guys is the level of support you're gonna get from me, whether it's you come to my program or you don't. You know what I mean? I interact with you before and I know you, so no matter what, that phone call will always be open. You know what I mean? Will always be answered. Excuse me. You know, because you know, I don't know. That's just how I am, man. You know what I mean? Whereas 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, you can always give me a phone call and I'm always answer, you know what I mean? Just because you never know the level of support you give somebody, man, and that's a big one, you know what I mean? Supporting somebody, that's one of the biggest things you can give to especially a young person, you know? So that's why I always try to make sure that these young men and sisters and they know, man, that DJ Uncle Sonny and Uncle Sonny is here, you know what I mean? And Coach Sonny, they all got like 10 different names, you know? But you can just call me Sonny, man, you know what I mean? But we're rocking the pink ring to the wedding ring. But we got way off topic, first of all. We got way off topic. So we're talking about experiences here, man, and why it's so important to have those, you know. One of the biggest things when it comes to that, man, like I said, it just helps you understand who you are, man. It truly does, you know, because if you don't have those experiences, especially when you're dealing with adversity, I'm always curious to see how other people deal with adversity, you know. Because for me personally, I learned over time with my experience when it comes to adversity, I just go through it, man. I sit back and I'm sad for like 2 or 3 days, and maybe it might take a whole week, but I'm putting my head down. I'm going to it. And I'm telling myself, you know, at the end of the day, it won't matter, because that's by tomorrow, 3 days from now, you know, things will get better. So, but that's just the experience that you have to have when it comes to life, man. But one of the big things that I personally gained from my experience is just my purpose. You know, just all the experiences that I have went through. Allowed me to circle back and found my purpose, which is working with younger people and helping them develop as they go on to their careers, and especially as they try to figure out who they are. Because, you know, when they're 18, 19, 20, you know, I went through those experiences, and I understand the things that I used to care about, you know what I mean? Which was all females, you know, at Game Fly, you know what I mean? And I'm still kind of, not more so like with the, you know, but that was my experience, you know, when I was 18, 19, you know, I just wanted to get fly and, you know, I mean, hanging with female, you know, obviously my, the sport part came with it, you know, but now it's just about getting fly now, you know what I mean? But you have to have those experiences, man, and throughout that, like I said, you'll find that purpose, you know. If I didn't do those summer camps, if I, you know, obviously the wrestling that came along with it, if I didn't have those experiences, I don't know what I would have been doing, you know, but I was able to get the experience. And, you know, obviously when you're in college too, man, to all my young people out there in college, and I'm sure you guys hear it, but you're going to hear it again, you know, to all my nieces and nephews. Get those internship experiences. Do not wait until damn near your junior year and try to figure it out. You know, by at least your sophomore year, at least have something. Or freshman year, what I always tell people, find it within a family that you can get an internship with, because that's something easy. You know, go there, get a couple hours, and figure it out. All right, man. Yeah, Jeffrey there. That's my dog, man. You know, he's one of those guys that I give a call, but get those experiences, man. That will really make a difference. But and one more thing, man. Make sure, and I always be telling Jeffrey that, man. Make sure you get out there, man. Enjoy life. Talk to people, especially older people. Talk to them, and and ask them questions. Pick their brain out. And just hear their train of thoughts, and it may be something that you can carry along with it. And maybe not. You just never know. But I wanted to play this song, man. This Ice Cube song. Check Yourself. Oh, hey DJ Uncle Sonny, we're locked in here, man. It's the SonnieSideUpShow.
So come on, tickety check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh,
Check.
this one make me want to break dance right now, huh?
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, cause I'm bad for your health. I come real stealth, dropping bombs on your moms, kill car alarms. Proof out crime, I'm the brother with the outline, so the 4-6, so always let tricks know. And please know, we got that endo. No, I'm not a sucker, sitting in a house of pain. And no, I'm not the butler, I'll cut ya and cut ya. You say you can't touch this, and I wouldn't touch ya. Fuck you a sucker.
We're in here, we're locked in here, we're dancing, we're moving, we're doing it, we're doing our thing. And it's a Monday, and nobody likes the Monday but us. And it's DJ Uncle Sonny. And you're listening to Ice Cube. Check yourself.
Tickety check yourself before you wreck yourself. Tickety check yourself before you wreck yourself. Come on, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Cause shotgun bullets are bad for your health. Chicky check. Yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Chicky check. Tricks wanna step the cube, but then they get played. Cause they trick made, pulling out a switchblade. That's kinda trifle, cause that's a knifo.
Alright, people, we're back, man. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And that's real. Seriously, you gotta check yourself, man. That's why I even tell all my young men, when you come around me, man, it's a level of respect that you have to have with yourself. You can't come around me and being all goofy and stuff, man. That's not the kind of person I am. So check that stuff out the door, before you come approach me, man. Because, for me as a man, I carry myself with a lot of respect, it's not with pride where I put my pride to the side, man. I never let my pride come in between what I got going on in life, you know what I mean? Because that will always hold you back, you know what I mean? So make sure, but there's definitely a level of respect that you have to have for yourself, and make sure that you keep that level of respect to a high, you know what I mean? And the way you do that, just holding yourself accountable, man. Even with me, one thing I learned in life is, and that comes from my experience. I learned that if I say something, I'm standing on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it. So if I always tell a kid, yo, I'm planning on coming to see you, wrestle, I'm definitely doing that. Because to me, it's about that showmanship, that showing that young person that I am here to support them, and hey, this is where you're gonna get, kind of thing. So, but make sure you get experiences, people. Get out there, learn a life. Go out there and just breathe. Go out there. Now, I always tell my young people, go get lost. You know what I mean? Not in the sense of like you don't know who you are type of thing. Do not do that now. But go out there, go travel and get lost. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? And figure out, maybe you'll cry and you'll freak out. You'll ask people, but be careful when you ask people now. You don't want to get Kim them. You know what I mean? That would be the reason I'm like, oh, guys, he told me to go. But nah, man, not like that. But make sure you buy a T-shirt too, man. To other people, make sure you buy a T-shirt, because all the T-shirt the profit go right into my scholarship, and we're halfway there, not quite there yet, but we're getting there. People are buying them, so that's dope just to see that level of support. And one thing I always do too is if I'm down the street, I'm walking and I see somebody, I always give a t-shirt. I always have a t-shirt with me, so I always give it out. Especially if I have a good conversation with a person and I'm like, damn, I learned something from you. Yo, I want you to have my t-shirt, So definitely be on the lookout for that too. And I want to do something for Christmas. I want to give maybe I'll send like a family some shirt. That'll be something dope. I really wanted to do some gift card for Christmas and I'll give it to my fans and stuff. Maybe I'll do that like 10 hours. I ain't no, hey, sorry, not sorry. I ain't doing no $25, $50. You get 10 hours. Yeah, Uncle Sonny's still cheap, but maybe. But we're going to do something special for y'all, man, because, the support I get from my fans is unreal, and I love y'all, so I definitely got to make sure I do some stuff for y'all. But make sure you get those experiences, man. I cannot express that enough to y'all. Get those experiences. Get out there, figure life out, get those experiences. Even if you're an athlete, put yourself in those hard positions. That way you've been there. When it's definitely when it comes to your mental aspect, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with to mentally be yourself just to see where you're at and how much you can push yourself, And that's something, man, I miss doing, man. Being able to, just push myself and see mentally how far I can go until I break. It's been a long time since I have done that. So I definitely need to, man. But we got more music, man. We got more music. This is actually one of my favorite old school songs. That I enjoy, when it comes to the rap and but Ghetto Boys, man. My mind's playing a trick on me. Great song. So to other people out there, man, I can't express this enough. Get those experiences, identify what you want to do through those experiences, man, because it's gonna really mean something. Even if you think, hey, I want to do this, and you're unsure, go out and get that experience, and just go see it for yourself. And even if you talk to people, you don't necessarily have to go out and get that internship or go out and get that job. If you're unsure, but talk to some people in that field. That way you get a good idea of, okay, maybe this is from hearing their experience. Maybe that is, and everybody's experiences is different too, so you got to be mindful of that, while somebody else is telling you about their experience at a place. And it may, just because it may have not been beneficial for that person, that was their experience. So we got more music, and this is DJ Uncle Sonny. When we get back to, I want to go over some stuff with you guys too, man, and just keep talking about life, man, and making sure that my people who are listening, they're enjoying life. That's the biggest thing I can express to y'all. Go out there, enjoy life, get that life experience and enjoy it, because you don't want to be 40, 50 and be looking back like, man, I enjoy it. For me personally, I enjoy every single moment of it. But we're going to play some more music and make sure we get those experiences.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. Who live, man? We on the radio, Joe? Oh, all right. The feature's here. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls closing in, getting bigger. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating, and blood starts coming out my nose. It's somebody watching me act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I hear a car burning rubber. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but I can't, G, cause there's somebody trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window, investigating the joint for traps, checking my telephone for taps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's messed up when your mind's playing tricks on you. money. I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being trailed by the same sucker's headlights. Is it that mood that I ran off the block? Or is it that clown last week that I shot? Or is it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, metal flower. Reached under my seat, got my pocket for the suckers. Ain't no use to me lying, I was scared than a monster. Put the left in the Popeyes and Bell got quick. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my head on a chrome-plated trigger. What I saw, I make you start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior citizens. I live by the sword. I take my boys everywhere I go.
It's DJ Uncle Sonny. You're listening to the Sonny Side Up Show.
And peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This is where we get up and just dance. This is where we just feel ourselves.
Day by day it's more impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with. And then I'm worry-free, but that's nonsense. I got a little boy to look after.
All right, people, we're back. We're talking about experiences in life and why is it important. You know, another big reason why, right? Because it allows you to be self-disciplined in life. When you have that experience, right, you know what's important, what's not important. You know where to put your energy at. And that's the biggest thing in life that you can do is knowing where to put your energy. But if you don't know where to put your energy, you won't know where to put your energy. Why? Because you don't have that experience. And this is DJ Uncle Sonny, man. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to y'all. And I want y'all to understand why experience is so important and why you should go out there and get those, you know. Another big reason, right? Because it allow you to make the adjustment in life. It allow you to make those adjustments. Once again, it allow you to make some adjustment in life. That way you get the most out of life. Because that's what it's about, man. To all the people out there, to all the young brothers, to all the young sisters, to all my nieces and nephews, when you're listening, y'all know what Uncle Sonny is talking about. And he's only talking that real, that big uncle talk right here. And the biggest thing I could tell you, man, is that life is not easy, you know, but life can be easy by the decisions you make and the choices you do. Make life easy on yourself, you know. Life is so stressful when you don't have your things in order. You know what I mean? And don't wait. Don't say, oh, until I'm 30, I'll figure it out. No. Start when you're 18. Start when you're 19. Start when you're 20. You know what I mean? Get at it hard. That way when you're in your 30s, that way when you're in your 40s, that way when you're in your 50s and you have kids, life is easy. You can understand life. You can sit back and bring your daughter or your niece or your nephew and sit them down, or your son and sit them down and talk to them, you know, and tell them about life and get them ready for it, you know, because life is long, but life is beautiful. It truly is. And it's all about how you design it for yourself. You know, for me, I know I don't want to live a stressful life. You know what I mean? I don't want to be thinking about, oh, where's the next money I'm going to get? I know that's not what I want to do. So what I am going to do while I'm 20s, while I'm in my 20s, right, I'm going to make my 30s easy for me. And while I'm in my 30s, right, I'm going to make my 40s easy for me. And I'm going to sit down and develop a plan for myself, right? That way, life gets easier and easier for me. So when you're in your 20s, get those experiences. When you're in your 30s, get those experiences. When you're in your 40s, you know what else? Get those experiences. When you're in your 50s, you know what else? Get those experiences, because life is too long to not enjoy it. Life is too long to not enjoy it, people. I cannot express that enough, man. But more important, man, um, enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, you know. That's the biggest thing I can tell anybody, man. Enjoy life and take it for what it is, you know what I mean? Yes, you're going to run into some people that show you different things, part of life, but that's not everybody, you know what I mean? Then you're going to run into people who show you the good part of life, and those are the ones that you want to hold on to, you know? Because life will get real, and when it does, you got to stand 10 toes and know that you can control what you can control. You know what I mean? Now we got more music, and we're gonna keep kicking it off like this, man. I want to play my man, Crack Mac, Flavor in Your Ear, because this is a classic one. If you don't know this one, that's a damn shame. You better go on and play this. You know. So make sure you get life experiences, and make sure that throughout your experiences, right? When we're 18, we're 19, throughout those experiences, we start figuring out what we want to do, right? And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fail, man. That's one of the biggest things. And I never look at it as failing or success. You know, I don't have a thing that said, oh, I'm okay to succeed, but I can brag about me being successful. But when I fail or when I come short of my goals, I don't consider that. No, it's not even that, man. You know, for me, it's about learning and not learning. You know, if I don't get my goal, that means somewhere down the road it was something that I missed. I didn't learn something there, but I can always go back and do that again. You know what I mean? But that's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? And get that experience, man. Don't be afraid. But we got more music. It's the DJ Uncle Sonny, man. This is Flavor in Your Ear by my man Crack Mac. If y'all know this song, y'all better know this song. To all my nieces and nephews out there, y'all definitely know this.
Come out
And
and out.
play.
You know we had to do a remix, right?
This is mad, I get more butts than ashtrays. The fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, and the ransom note.
The last few months, Biggie been my favorite rapper, man. It's crazy. Is that my young bull, Ty? Yo, what's up, Ty? That's my young bull, man. Love that guy. You heard?
I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been a cop, hip hop. With that freestyle,
Y'all
you
better
better
know
get
this.
shot.
Y'all better know this
Not
one.
from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot. Slaves about to drop.
Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. That's a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. Word up, no rap, no crap, you bore me. Word up. One to grab my body, too lazy, hold it for me. I'm straight rap great, bust the head straight and dreads, I'm everlasting. What? Like the show on Pro Cash, a Tech 9, when I rhyme, just like mine, word is mine. Your album couldn't with one line. It's been 3 years since your last year.
All right, people, we're back with DJ Uncle Sonny, man. Going back to getting experiences, man. We're gonna keep talking about that because that's so important to get that experience. You know, one of the biggest things, and I already mentioned it earlier that really helped me build my confidence. You know, but I kind of want to go into it a little more deeper. You know, that helped me build my confidence. Was just always, hey, this is what I want to do. I may not have the enough knowledge, but I'm just going to go out and do it. You know what I mean? Just get that experience. You know, whether it's, hey, it end up coming out good or, oh, man, maybe I need to really sit down and kind of plan that one out. You know what I mean? But just going out there and getting that experience was something special, man. And it was something that definitely helped me be able to recognize that, hey, I can really achieve whatever I want. You know what I mean? And that was cool, man. That was really cool because, you know, it built that confidence where I never question myself when it comes to my abilities now, you know, just because I was able to get those experiences and I was able to put myself in so many uncomfortable positions that when it was my time to step up, you know, I was up to that plate, you know what I mean? I was patient and I was ready to go, you know. And that's what it's about, man, is getting that experience. Even, for example, you know, one of my goals is to be a head coach, and for me, I try to put myself in a lot of position that, right, especially as an assistant, what a head coach would go through, you know. So whether it's, hey, I'm talking to a mission on the phone, or I'm talking to these people, you know, just being able to get that alone, I know down the road, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, that experience alone is going to come back in a circle. And that's the one thing that that I have learned about life, yo. So listen to this, to all my nieces and nephews, seriously. Everything you're doing right now, tap in right now. Life, it comes in a circle. It's like a full circle, yo. I'm telling you. It is a full circle. So what you should do, right, is that things that you want to achieve, or have that big goal, you know, and just keep working on it, keep working on little by little. So when you start getting to that bigger goal, you're keeping it sharper, man, and you're sharp, you know what I mean? Because it really does work in a circle. I'm telling y'all, it'd be so small. I'll be like, you know, things that I've done when I was younger, you know, like, for example, doing creative things, you know, I always had that creative mindset where it's like, yo, I always had that vision. I could see something, I could put it together in my head, and, you know, when I put it, it comes together. And that's something now that is coming back together for me, where I do most of the media stuff for our guys, so like editing pictures, you know, that was something that I've been doing since I was younger, but I never really was into it. But just having that experience, you know, being able to have that experience working with graphic design, or being able to put things together in my head that came together in real life, in reality, really helped. Because now when I do those things, I know how to structure it. I know, okay, this is how I wanted it to come out. So it came right back in a full circle, you know, that experience that I got. So make sure, man, you get those experiences, you know, because for one, life is too long. I'm going to always say that to y'all, to all my nieces and nephews. Life is too long to not get that experience, you know. Fight for that experience. Get it. Why not? You know what I mean? And put yourself in positions that it is going to help you grow. Unfortunately, one of the biggest things that can help us is adversity. Just because when you deal with adversity, that's gonna that's gonna help 100% help you grow. But you know, let's try to not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having adversity, but try not to go through it too. You know, but you know, that's life, man. That's life, and it just shows. All you can do is just a comeback, you know what I mean, the biggest comeback, you know, how you can bounce back from that experience, you know what I mean, at least that adversity. So we got more music, you know, DJ Uncle Sonny, you know, the Fly's wrestling coach, you know, when I step out, I try to stay too fly, you know what I mean. I'm bringing like 4 or 5 outfits everywhere I go, because, you know, if I don't like it, I might change that, you know what I mean, within an hour. You know, and it's not even 30 minutes of me wearing that outfit. I may change that because I'm like, there's something that, you know what I mean? If I don't know. So, but stay fly, you know, stay fly, people. And most important, man, enjoy life, you know what I mean? Seriously, enjoy life, enjoy what is in front of you, man, and be thankful for it, you know what I mean? Be truly thankful for it. You know, and that even in life, you know, coming back to the experiences, man, one of the biggest things, I wanted to control my time, and I wanted to control the level of hard work I put into my daily routine. And now I'm able to, you know, because, you know, when it comes to my job, I'm all on my time and where I want to put my time at. You know, that was something that I really wanted to control, and not I have to clock in, be somewhere for 8 hours, then leave. You know, I didn't want that. You know, I wanted to fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee. So that was actually really good. But with DJ Uncle Sonny, man, we got Charles Gambino, Radbone, Daylight. This is actually a really good song. two more songs, and I'm gonna call it a day because I got stuff to do, man. I got a little busier day than I expected it, honestly. But that's life, you know what I mean? I enjoy it, man. Make sure you go out there, though, and get that experience. Make sure you go out there and figure out it, you know what I mean? Figure out, and throughout those experiences, I promise you, you will have a better idea of what you want to do in life. I understand when you're 18, 19, 20, life is a little confusing because you don't really know what you want to do because, you know, obviously you haven't had too many work experiences. So that's okay, you know what I mean? But one thing you can control is what you can control. And another thing you can control is what you let into your life, you know what I mean? So make sure you get experience. Make sure you talk to people, and especially older people, and try to get advice, and make sure that, most important, man, you get that life experience because that's something that is huge, and it's something that you cannot take away no matter what it is. In any field we talk about, right? Anything you do, it comes down to your experience. You go to a job interview, first thing they're probably going to ask you, how many experience you have with this? Or if you're applying for a job, it's going to pull, you need this many experience within it. So make sure you get that experience. Make sure you know what you want to do in life. And most important, man, don't be afraid to put yourself out there and know that, hey, it's a bigger purpose for you being here. So I got two more songs. I wanted to play this song, Fredo Bang, at the top. Then we're going to play my last song.
Hard body. Ain't that DJ Charles over there? Look like DJ Charles. I can't walk off it. Every day I wake up to some brand new hate. Every it's on everybody time. All these songs that I want, most can take. I got problems with some cause I won't be fake. It's on everybody time. I beat the case cause I wouldn't talk. You heard that side of the story, but that was false. The only ones that want revenge is the ones that lost. I got mad at me cause I wouldn't cross. Solid as they come. You can say, but how long you had that gun? Why I'm getting so much hate, I ain't mad at them. They feelings nice, I'm about to throw a bag at them. Damn, I had to turn my thug up. Had to put my love up. Cause I don't know who hate no more. They say I'm dead, I don't even wanna wait no more. I'm a struggle. I can't walk off it. Every day I wake up to some brand new hate. It's on everybody's time. All these songs that I want, most can take. I got problems with them cause I won't be fake.
Alright, man. Man. Great song by Fredo Bang. You know what I mean? Great song. So we're going to end it off like this, man. If y'all didn't learn anything today, I hope you guys took away that get life experience, and I hope you guys understand why it's important to have that life experience, man, because for one, it doesn't beat anything else, you know what I mean? And for two, it'll allow you to truly understand what you want to do in life, and it'll allow you to be able to take on life when it comes to adversity, when it comes to your career, when it comes to making hard decisions that can really make a difference in your unborn kids or your kids' life, and it all comes down to the experience. So make sure you do get that experience, and make sure you do put yourself in those positions to get that experience. And most important, man, is DJ Uncle Sonny. You're listening to the Sonny Side Up Show, and we're gonna end it off like this, man, with a Young Thug. I love you more.
No, I'm not trying to be the last thing you see when you turn your light off. You're making me feel something, but I know that it's wrong. Can't you see it's not who I wanna be? Yeah. 'Cause I love you more than anything. Oh, I love you more than anything. 'Cause I love you more than anything. Oh, I love you more than anything.
Hope me and you, oh, anything. ain't texting in the morning. 2 shots of Patron, to the morning. Hate when you don't. You was told us it's corny. Walk around with attitude on slowly in a party. Girl, you know I love you. Ain't disrespect whenever I'm tired. Walking around with a shopping cart, we tearing out money. Oh, girl, I want.